evening, everyone, and welcome to Ocean City, New Jersey on this Friday night for this USL League Two Mid-Atlantic Division showdown between the Ocean City Nor'easters and Real Central, New Jersey. I'm Mike Frankel with the play-by-play here tonight. Ryan Schumacher is our director and producer. James Mooney on the Eye in the Sky camera for you here tonight on a beautiful night at the Beach House here at Carey Stadium, as the Nor'easters look to pick up their second win in a row. Second meeting of the season between these teams. They met in the season opener up in Central New Jersey. It was Ocean City coming away with a 3-0 victory in that one. The Nor'easters come in tonight 6-1-3 overall. RCNJ comes in at 2-6-3 overall. One of two final home games for the Nor'easters this season. The next one will be next Friday night, and then, of course, playoff time after that. Ocean City currently sits in second place in the Mid-Atlantic Division standings, 8 points behind first place Westchester United and 1 point above Northern Virginia FC. It should be noted the Nor'easters have not played as many games as Westchester, and also those two teams will go head-to-head right here in Ocean City. That's the next Friday night's game. It'll be a special 7:30 kickoff right here at the Beach House. Ocean City will first hit the road after this one to take on arch rival Reading on Tuesday. So a busy week, if you will, and it begins tonight for Ocean City against Real Central, New Jersey, as you see the teams walk onto the field right now. Tonight's game brought to you in part by Josie Kelly's Public House in Summers Point. Stop in for a drink or a meal before or after the game. And hello to everyone over at Josie Kelly's who's watching the action live with us here tonight as part of our BFA Sports live stream for the Ocean City Nor'easters. Get you the starting lineups in just a moment here. Head coach Alan McCann, of course, in his first season on the bench for Ocean City after a very successful stint at Reading. Again, his first victory as head coach of the Nor'easters came against this opponent. It was on the road, and again, a 3-0 victory to start the season off on the right foot for Ocean City, and that was back on May 12th. Real Central, New Jersey, wearing the red kits with the black shorts, black socks here tonight, and Ocean City will be in their home blue kits. Starters for RCNJ, it'll be number 1 Max Blacker in net, Christopher Corridon, Nicholas Yurcho, Walter Barreto, Christian Corridon, Sergio Aguinaga, Nick Hazel, Matt Horner, Jack Borden, Justin Brunau, and Jose Colon. That's your starting 11 for RCNJ. Head coach Patrick Snyder. And now for the starting 11 for the Ocean City Nor'easters. Owen Elliott gets the start in net tonight. Penn State product, hails from Philadelphia. Nick Akoto will be in front of him, the Tennessee Wesleyan product, who hails from England. Neville Morgan also playing an outside back position here tonight. Plays his college soccer at Lindsey Wilson, and a native of Jamaica. Tal Segev in the starting 11 once again for head coach Alan McCann, the NC State product, who hails from Israel, along with Casper Skop, who plays his college soccer at Coastal Carolina and hails from Denmark. Simon Betcher, the leading goal scorer for the Ocean City Nor'easters, once again in the starting 11. The St. Louis University product, who hails from Connecticut. Tyler Watson, Theo Cordy, Anthony Herbert, Austin Da Silva, and Caden Stafford round out the starting 11 for the Nor'easters. Caden Stafford gets his first start. He came in off of the bench and scored the second goal of the game in Ocean City's 3-0 victory over Lehigh Valley United right here at the Beach House last Sunday. Stafford, just 17 years old. He's a New York native, committed to the University of Maryland. Of course, Da Silva had a beautiful goal that was up for the USL League Two goal of the week. It was the third goal in that victory over Lehigh Valley United that sealed the deal. Da Silva plays at Albany. Herbert plays at St. John's. Cordy, the Villanova standout. And that's the starting 11 for head coach Alan McCann here tonight. Time for the national anthem as we get set for this one here in Ocean City.
So bright.
right, moments away from the start of this one here in Ocean City at the Beach House between the Ocean City Nor'easters and Real Central New Jersey as we kick off 4th of July weekend here at the Shore and the stretch run of the regular season for Ocean City. We mentioned they come into this one in second place in the USL League 2 Mid-Atlantic Division. New format for the playoffs this year. The top 2 in the division will automatically qualify, so Ocean City in a good spot right now. They could also qualify with a third-place finish in the division and some help, but of course the Nor'easters don't want to have to worry about that. And if they take care of business tonight and moving forward here for that stretch run of the regular season, they won't have to worry about that. Of course, as we mentioned, chasing Westchester United in the standings, and they'll face Westchester right here at the Beach House a week from tonight, 7:30 start. That's next Friday night right here in Ocean City. If your kids are looking for a fun way to learn to play the game of soccer this summer, then sign them up for the 16th annual Ocean City Nor'easters Summer Vacation Camp. Kids from ages 3 to 14 can take part in the one-week camps, which are underway right here in Ocean City, America's greatest family resort. For more information and to sign up, visit the website oceancityfc.com/camps. And again, those camps are already underway. Still plenty of time. The last camp session is August 2nd. The Ocean City Nor'easters team store is open. Fans of the Nor'easters can now show their support when they're on the beach, walking the boards, or wherever they call home. Get your Nor'easters gear like shirts, hoodies, jackets, socks, water bottles, a whole lot more. Find the online store at our website, oceancityfc.com. And you can follow the Storm all the time on social media. Follow the Ocean City Nor'easters on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube under the name OC Nor'easters. And be sure to use the hashtag #FollowTheStorm and tag us on your photos and videos whenever you come out to the Beach House or wherever you are supporting the Nor'easters around the world. Ocean City huddling up ahead of this one. Again, it'll be Owen Elliott, the Penn State product, in net tonight for head coach Alan McCann. Jamali Waite also available. He'll start the game on the bench. Rest of the bench for the Nor'easters tonight: Will Portman, Nick Blacklock, Montel McKenzie, Kyle Galloway, Gilbert Wasseau, and Alex Anderson. It'll be Ocean City moving left to right on your screen here in the first half, so they'll be attacking toward the boardwalk and ocean end of Carey Stadium. And RCNJ, again, wearing red, they'll be attacking right to left toward the Ocean City High School end of Carey Stadium. Thunderstorms earlier in the day here in Ocean City, but it's cleared up nicely. Knock on wood. Beautiful night for soccer, and we're underway here at the Beach House with Ocean City having possession first. Headed away for the moment now by RCNJ, and then out of bounds, last touched by Ocean City. We mentioned the Nor'easters coming off a 3-0 victory over Lehigh Valley United right here last Sunday. It was a 1-0 game at halftime before Ocean City, thanks to Stafford and thanks to De Silva, putting that game away in the second half. Throw in here for RCNJ. Now trickles all the way back to Scott, who will play it back to Elliott. Owen Elliott gets his first touch of the game. Very nice crowd filling in under our camera position here. Ocean City plays the long ball up the left side. Betcher giving chase, but too far ahead of him. Thumbs up as it trickles out of bounds there, so a throw in here for RCNJ. Again, tonight's game brought to you in part by Josie Kelly's Public House in Summers Point. Be sure to stop in for a meal or drink before or after the game. This whistle will go against RCNJ. First whistle of the night. And Ocean City looks to play this quickly. They'll move it backwards through Herbert. Here's Herbert. Chips one into the 18 and headed away for the moment by RCNJ. This ball trickling toward the touchline on the far side and out of bounds, so a throw in here for Ocean City. Segev plays it down. Now OC works it backwards for the moment. Here's Herbert moving left to right. Herbert to Betcher, got a touch on it. Not all of it though. Watson able to corral it. Back to Herbert. Just 2 minutes in here at the Beach House. Here's a Koto streaking down that right side. Tipped away And now battle for the ball in the corner and cleared there by Aguinaga. So here's De Silva. He's the long throw specialist this season for Ocean City as he backs up near the track on the outside of Carey Stadium. Waits for his teammates to get into position here. De Silva, as we mentioned, that beautiful third goal of the night. Ocean City's last time out. Headed away for the moment by Real Central. Stafford cuts it back, then lost it. Here's Watson now on the ball. Lays it off left side to Morgan. Now Segev. Here's Cordy. Pokes it ahead to Morgan too far, though, and that one will go all the way out of bounds. And a goal kick to come here, as Max Blacker will look to send it up the field for RCNJ. We mentioned 2, 6, and 3 coming in. An expansion side, first year in USL League 2. Of course, this would be their first trip to Ocean City. We mentioned the teams facing each other to start the season all the way back on May 12th. It was a 3-0 victory for the Nor'easters. Blacker booms one up the field, headed the other way by Akoto. Herbert skies, skipped off the back of his head though, so he jumps up again, and this one goes out of bounds. Aguinaga to throw it in. Looking to flick it there. Segev. Segev gets a head on it. Akoto tried to save it, but was over the line. But before that, we have a foul as Segev got shoved on the header. He'll play it back to Owen Elliott. Right back to Segev. Herbert plays the long ball ahead. Akoto gets there near the corner. Nick Akoto brings it back to his left, squares it across, and then cleared by Barreto. Saved near the touchline. Morgan giving chase to this one. Ocean City now gets it up to Cordy. Diagonal ball into the corner. Here's Morgan, gets there. Morgan holds it for a moment, feeds it into the box, and it's knocked out of bounds by RCNJ. So a corner kick, first one of the night for Ocean City. We'll see what they do with it. They play it short, if you will. Back to Watson. Watson, ball on his left foot. Chips one into the middle. Akoto knocks it down on the backside, rips a shot, and it's deflected out of bounds right near the corner, but it'll go for a throw-in. So you'd expect De Silva to hustle over and take that one. So De Silva with that long throw in toward the back post over everybody, but Ocean City gets on the end of it. Stafford sends it back in, and Akoto heads it home. But was he offsides? He was. The linesman on the near side of the field had the flag up, so the celebration is short-lived, and take the goal off of the board. So we stay scoreless here in the 7th minute at the Beach House. But a quick takeaway from Ocean City. De Silva gets to it. Still on the ball. Here's Betcher. Tries to curl one top corner, a little bit too wide, and a goal kick to come here for Real Central. So wipe the goal off. Still a pretty play, though, from Stafford to Akoto, but Akoto was in an offside position. Trying to get some clarification up here in the booth as RCNJ has a player on the field with a number that is not listed on our roster, but we'll work on that for you. In the meantime, here's a goal kick for RCNJ. Stafford gets ahead on it. Still a battle for possession right in the midfield here. Herbert, first touch a little too strong. RCNJ takes over. Now here's a through ball. Corridon had it blocked. Ocean City claiming it went off of him. Scop loses that argument. And a corner kick to come here for RCNJ. Sergio Aguinaga heads over to take it. Just about 8 minutes gone by here. We've seen a ball go into the back of the net. And that goal waved off. Offside was the call. Here comes the corner. Deep one, curling toward the back post. RCNJ got ahead on it, but it skies over the bar. And here's a goal kick to come here for the Ocean City Nor'easters. Tonight's game also brought to you in part by Shrivers, Saltwater Taffy, and Fudge right here on the Ocean City Boardwalk. Herbert plays it back to Elliott. Owen Elliott then goes left side with it. Switch it back to Herbert now. St. John's product into the middle for Segev, pressured from behind. That diagonal ball to the left side to Morgan. Nice one touch off of the chest of Cordy and back to Morgan. Now he chips into the box. Betcher knocks it down, volleys a shot. It's blocked and headed away for the moment by RCNJ. Here's Watson with some space, top of the box. Gets the ball on his left foot, plays it out wide. Morgan with space over there. Morgan, his cross is deflected and then cleared for the moment by Walter Barreto. Now here's RCNJ on the run through the midfield. Pass is laid off to Christian Corridon. And now given away. Good defensive position there by Herbert as he shields the ball until it goes out of bounds. Quick throw in, right back to Herbert. He booms one up the near side. Betcher trying to get under it. Couldn't get around an opposing player. Stafford takes it off his chest, trying to go back over the top. Now here's Segev challenging in the midfield. Watson off his chest, and it might have hit his hand. It did. So handball's the call. It goes against Tyler Watson. Right at midfield. Some clarification coming in here. It's Jack Borden wearing number 7 tonight on the field, not the 25 we were given. So here comes a set piece here right near midfield for RCNJ as they look to try and chip one near that 18-yard mark. This one curls that way. Watson heads it, keeps going in that direction, and Morgan saves it from going out of bounds. He'll chip one up the left side. Betcher trying to get under it. Christopher Corridon got a head on it, and the ball went out of bounds. Linesman says Ocean City ball. Tonight's game also brought to you by Orozco Orthopedics, who remind you to live limitless. Here's Herbert. He's been busy early in this one. Drives one up the right side. Akoto gets to it. Sends it across off of the chest of RCNJ there. And then cleared. Borden trying to go 1-2 in the middle, taken away by Ocean City, though. Here's Segev. Finds De Silva. Silva trying to turn. Just lays it off for Scott for now. Casper Scott with it. Takes the space. Through ball goes all the way through, and Ocean City has something cooking here. Betcher with the ball in his foot. Trying to turn in the box. Curls back near the top of the 18. Gets it to Segev under pressure. Here's Cordy now. Cordy trying to create some space. Gets it to Betcher. Back to Cordy. He takes a shot. It's blocked. Segev flicks it over his head. Ocean City still with possession here. Here's Akoto to De Silva. Left-footed shot is blocked. Gets it right back. Now he squares it across, but right to RCNJ. Here come the visitors on the run through the midfield once again. Borden giving chase. Can't get there, though. Another nice job shielding from Anthony Herbert. Throws this one back to Elliott. And now Segev has it. We're in the 13th minute here in Ocean City. Still 0-0 between the Nor'easters and RCNJ. Stafford gets a head on it. Betcher takes it off his chest and flicked up into the air. But again, the linesman on the near side of the field had his flag up, so offsides is the call. Second of the game going against Ocean City. So Max Blacker tees it up here for RCNJ. RCNJ coming off a tough 1-0 defeat last time out in a game that was stopped early due to lightning. Again, 2-6-3 in their expansion season this summer. This foul will go against Ocean City. That was Nick Hazel hitting the deck hard right near that OC logo in midfield. And so here's a free kick for RCNJ. Real Central's had a few of these free kicks right around midfield in the first 15 minutes or so of this half. Here comes another one, curled into the box. They do get a head on it, but wide of the net. That was Hazel, it looked like, who had it skim off the top of his head. Off of the foot of Sergio Aguinaga. Here's Herbert. Again, goes right back to Elliott. He'll go left side now. That's Scop. Ocean City taking its time, trying to build out of the back. We saw the Nor'easters go over the top quite a bit last home game against Lehigh Valley United. A lot more passes on the ground so far tonight. This one goes out left side to Morgan. Watson checks to it. Watson still with possession here. Lays off to Segev. Segev trying to chip one to Akoto. Akoto gets there, but had to go a little too strong off of his foot. So good idea there from Ocean City. Akoto's first touch failing him there as he tried to bring it down. Scop heads it to Herbert. Horner giving chase for RCNJ. Ocean City now moves it right to left and back to the middle to Segev. Pokes it over to Watson, and one more pass to De Silva. And a giveaway here at midfield. That's Borden. Touched it past the Ocean City back line. Now gets there. And slide tackled away by Anthony Herbert. Good work there from the St. John's product. Akoto going up top, looking for Cordy. Chests it down to Betcher. Simon Betcher. Still on the ball. Here's Betcher in the box now and poked back to Blacker. Ocean City wants a whistle there as they thought that was an intentional pass back to him, to Blacker. Now we go quickly the other way. Scop just clears it out of bounds for now as it bounces onto the track. And a throw in to come here for RCNJ. Aguinaga to throw it in. Headed right back to him and then deflected out of bounds off of De Silva. This throw in goes into the corner there. Herbert defending. Horner trying to come up with possession. It looks like the ball went off of Matt Horner though. Akoto to throw in for Ocean City. Here's Herbert all the way in the corner. Chips one up the field. Betcher trying to get ahead on it. Instead, it's Jose Colon heading it forward for Real Central. That ball again goes off of De Silva here. We're in the 17th minute. No score between Ocean City and RCNJ. Ocean City a 3-0 victory the first time these teams met back on May 12th. OC also coming off a 3-0 victory over against Lehigh Valley United right here a couple of nights ago. Sunday night to be specific. Ocean City takes it away, and then De Silva lost it for a moment. Here's Stafford now, had it poked out of bounds there by Aguinaga. Segev checks right back to Akoto. Now Herbert will swing it all the way back to Owen Elliott. Left side to Scop. Scott moving up that left side. Cordy receives it. Cordy trying to poke it to Morgan. Never got there, though, but now Morgan is on the ball. Morgan takes a shot. That shot is deflected, and another corner kick to come here for the Ocean City Nor'easters. Be their second of the night from that far corner. Cordy is on the ball quickly. Segev hustles over to lend support. See if they go short or Cordy to serve it across. Two hands up in the corner for the Villanova product. He does serve it across. Curling ball near post. Dangerous. No one really got a touch on that, I don't believe. And that'll be a goal kick for RCNJ. That ball was in the right spot. Ocean City just couldn't get on the end of it. Blacker came off his line a couple feet to try and get it, and he was unable to touch it either. Again, tonight's game brought to you by Josie Kelly's Public House in Summers Point. As Blacker booms this one up. Right near midfield, Segev trying to get some leverage, gets a head on it. Taken down by RCNJ, though. Poked over the top as Borden gives chase. Akoto sees it out of bounds for Ocean City. Fans continuing to file in. Another great crowd here right off the boardwalk between 5th and 6th Street. Get you the official attendance number, of course, later on in the second half. But fans have been flocking to see this team so far this summer. Ocean City trying to make it back-to-back wins here at home. They had that long unbeaten streak broken by Philadelphia Lone Star about a week and a half ago. Got back in the win column with that victory over Lehigh Valley United. Trying to make it 2 in a row with a victory here tonight. Here's Betcher. Lays it off to Cordy. Trying to go back to Betcher and then cut out there by Walter Barreto. Scop gets a cleat on the ball. And Morgan in some pain there along that far touchline as he tried to keep it in bounds. Trying to get back to his feet quickly now, though, and he does. Ocean City looking to play quickly, and the referee wants to slow things down a bit. OC plays it short. They switch fields here. Akoto settles. Akoto keeps it on the ground there, looking for Stafford, and taken away by RCNJ. This is Nick Hazel on the ball, plays it all the way back to Blacker, who then has to just boom one up toward the right side as there was pressure up top from Ocean City. Battle for possession in the midfield. Barreto had it for a moment, but then lost it out of bounds. Back-to-back Friday night home games to finish out the regular season slate for Ocean City. Of course, the Nor'easters with a couple road games still to go as well. Throw in to come here for Ocean City. De Silva thought about taking it. It'll be Akoto, though. Watson checks. He goes over his head to Stafford. Tries to lay one off to De Silva. Those two not on the same page, so it goes out of bounds for a goal kick. Ocean City Nor'easter is proud to offer the club's Train Like a Pro Camp series. Soccer teams and players from the club and high school level all the way up to college can get a professional path to pro experience to take their game to the next level. Each session is delivered and coached by the Nor'easters USL League 2 first team players and coaching staff. Private and small group sessions as well as college and high school prep sessions are available this summer in addition to one-day clinics. For more info and to sign up, visit the website oceancityfc.com/camps. Here's Scott. Over to Herbert. It's been a methodical build-up out of the back so far here tonight for Ocean City. Had a few chances for sure, not in a rush though. Here's Segev. Back to Herbert. Herbert trying to direct traffic out of the back. Betcher, nifty play to gain control of that one. Passes over to Watson. Here's Tyler Watson now. Again, plenty of space for him in the midfield. To Cordy. Theo Cordy, ball on his right foot. Now he drags it back and lays it off for Segev. Over to Morgan now, pushing forward from that left back spot. This one sort of bounces toward him. He tried to get in between the hops there, and then it's poked away by RCNJ. Again, poked way up into the air, and this one will sail out of bounds. Morgan has it quickly, looking for a teammate to throw it into. Finds one in Segev, who lays it right back to him. Now he'll switch fields. Kodo gets to it. Tries to play it one touch, didn't have enough on it though. He has to chase after it to get it back to Herbert. His touch a little too strong. Segev trying to settle as Alan McCann shouts out instructions from the Ocean City bench. Here's Watson with a diagonal pass, looking for De Silva, but headed away there by Aguinaga. Herbert now. Stafford back to Herbert. Segev as they move right to left. Now Segev explores the space up there, tries to go through ball and cut out by RCNJ. Here come the visitors once more in red, moving through the midfield. Christian Corridon, ball on his right foot, booms one in. That one went off of the football goalposts. Good thought there, plenty of power on it, just a couple of feet high. Elliott seemed to have it covered either way, and here comes a goal kick for Ocean City. So here comes Herbert out of the back once more. He'll switch it to Scop. Tries to go over the top here. Stafford giving chase. De Silva now. De Silva gets to it and scores. So Ocean City goes over the top. Stafford sets up De Silva. And in the 25th minute, it's 1-0 Nor'easters. So Austin De Silva picking up right where he left off. He had that third goal of the night in the victory over Lehigh Valley United on Sunday. Tonight he scores the first one. The University of Albany product makes it 1-0 Ocean City.
Nor'easter goal scored by Austin De Silva.
Stafford's first assist of the season with the Nor'easters. Of course, he had the second goal of the night in the victory over Lehigh Valley United. So an early lead here tonight for Ocean City.
Assist number 67, Caden Stafford.
Here's Scop now. Segev in the middle. Finds Watson. Watson spins. Lays it back to Herbert. Now here's a Kodo. Here's Segev to Cordy. Cordy trying to go to Morgan. Gets it. Morgan plays it across. And Max Blacker has to come out to end that threat. Blacker forced to come out on the goal, just couldn't get there in time. Silva beat him to the ball and buried it into the net. Blacker booms this one up the far side, taken down off the chest of Neville Morgan. Again, that patience playing off for Ocean City. Segev goes over the top. Akoto trying to get there in this right-hand corner. He does. Kodo trying to spin away from trouble. Double team now. Tries to go back heel to De Silva and knocked out of bounds. De Silva has it. We'll see if it's a long throw from him. Kind of an in-between throw. Betcher takes it off his chest and then knocked away for the moment. Herbert gets to it. Flicked forward by Scop. Stafford brings it down. Tries to rip a shot. Didn't get all of it, though, and it just sort of skips wide, a few feet wide there. Caden Stafford making an instant impact. Second game action, first start of the season for the Nor'easters. Again, just 17 years old, committed to the University of Maryland. Hails from New York State. Blacker sends another one up toward the midfield. Ocean City got a head on it. De Silva trying to save it, and he does. Linesman keeping the flag down, but here's RCNJ now with Nick Hazel. Plays it left side to Aguinaga. Now they go back, all the way back to Blacker. High press here coming from Ocean City. Trying to turn RCNJ over, and they're able to do so. Betcher on the ball now. Betcher lays it off. Stafford trying to flick one into Betcher. Can he get there? He does. Didn't have the angle, though. It may have been deflected as well. We'll see what the call is. Yes, it was. So a corner kick here. Another nifty play there by Caden Stafford on the give and go. So we take another look. Would have been a tight angle. Good defensive work right near the goal there from RCNJ. And so here's a corner kick for Ocean City from the near side. Cordy looks to be teeing it up with that right foot. So we'll send that. Or will he? No, he plays it short. Here's Segev. He'll send it across with that left foot and head it away easily for the moment, but right to the foot of Stafford. Segev now. Flicks one to Watson. Stafford to his left foot. Shoots. Save made by Max Blacker. First real save of the night. Blacker had to sprawl out to his right for that one. Good strike there from Stafford, but for now Blacker keeps it a 1-0 game. Here's a corner kick, though, as the result for Ocean City. Cordy, again, two hands in the air. He will bend this one in. RCNJ gets a clear on it. Justin Brunau got a touch off his thigh, but then lost it. So all the way back to Elliott. Owen Elliott hasn't had a whole lot to do tonight. He's been doing a lot of this, distributing with his feet out of the back. This time he goes to Herbert, who goes to Segev. Here's Watson now. Again, plenty of space in the midfield for Tyler Watson to work with. Lays it off to Morgan. Segev now plays it back to Skop, and then one more to Herbert. Approaching the half-hour mark here at the Beach House, Carey Stadium. 1-0 is your score. Austin De Silva with the goal. He has it now, and he's taken down. Whistle silent, though. Here comes RCNJ the other way. Aguinaga on the run. De Silva giving chase. Slide tackles. Nicely done there. Great hustle play from Austin De Silva. Quick throw in, though, from RCNJ. And Herbert takes it away for OC. Here's Betcher with some space. If he can turn the Jets on down the right side. Had a shin guard come flying out from somebody there. Betcher still on the move. To the end line now, trying to take it across. Some contact down there. Still no whistle, though. And Betcher will take a moment to get his breath down there. Someone lost a shin guard, as the referee's assistant is now pointing to it. So he has to come back to retrieve that. I believe it flew out of the sock of Simon on his way by. Thrown in the air frisbee style for the moment from De Silva, and now Simon Betcher will reinsert his shin guard. So a goal kick here. Blacker to once again boom this one. 32nd minute, 1-0 is your score. Blacker plays it short this time, and the boom comes from the RCNJ defense. And taken down quickly by the Nor'easters. Here's Watson. Segev. Segev looks to go through ball to Stafford. Caden Stafford has space, but can't get there. Blacker coming way off his line. So another opportunity there for Ocean City. Stafford wreaking havoc amongst that RCNJ back line.
Lunch and dinner, Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. and serving brunch Saturday and Sunday from 10 a.m. Live music.
Blacker gives this one a boot. Skop headed it backwards. Segev didn't get a touch on it. Now he toe pokes it over to De Silva, right back to Segev. Nice move to head toward the near touch line and then knocks it out of bounds off of an RCNJ player. De Silva to throw in for Ocean City. Tries to go over the top to Stafford. Can he get there? Not quite. Another close call. Another near goal from Caden Stafford. Just a couple of feet away from getting to that one, but Blacker able to gobble it up. Quickly, here comes RCNJ the other way, but Herbert takes it back for Ocean City. And his pass goes right to Nicholas Yurcho. All the way back to Elliott. Segev, cool under pressure to there to spin away. Here's Morgan now along that left side. Up top to Betcher. Back to Segev. Betcher 8 goals, one of the tops in the nation this summer. This will be a throw-in near the corner for Ocean City. Again, tonight's action brought to you in part by Josie Kelly's Public House in Summers Point, as we are in the 34th minute here at the Beach House at Carey Stadium in Ocean City. De Silva, long throw-in coming here into the middle. That one skips all the way through. Cordy giving chase. He won't get there, though. Again, the Ocean City Nor'easters' next home game will be 1 week from tonight, as they take on Westchester United in a key battle. Kickoff 7:30 right here at Carey Stadium. Best way to get your tickets is on our website, oceancityfc.com/tickets. A reminder, soccer coaches of all levels, kids from the Ocean City School District, all get in for free. Player down here for RCNJ as Betcher was on the attack. Blacker able to end the threat, though. And now the whistle comes in. I believe that's Aguinaga shaken up for a moment. Now able to walk it off a bit. About 10 minutes to go till halftime, plus any stoppage time here in Ocean City. Again, beautiful night. Stormy earlier in the day here, but cleared up nicely ahead of this one. Nice back flick there. Here comes RCNJ on the run. Taken away, though. Not a lot of sustained attack so far for Real Central New Jersey. Betcher in the midfield. Sprays it out wide. De Silva, a pass off the mark, though. Herbert gets it right back for OC. Segev. Nifty move to spin away from trouble. Advantage given. Stafford over the top. Betcher giving chase. Shielded nicely there by Jose Colon and out of bounds with a corner kick to come for Ocean City. So here's Theo Cordy once again to take the corner kick tonight. He's been busy. This one will come in from the right side. He played one short from this side just a few moments ago. Segev hustling over. Aguinaga in the area, though. Cordy thinking about playing it short, and he does. Here's Segev. Back to Cordy. Theo Cordy. Low shot, cross, pass, whatever you want to call it. Stafford gets on the end of it, though, along the left side. Here's Caden Stafford. Plays it back to Morgan. Morgan chips one over the top, drifting toward the corner. De Silva trying to battle for it. Aguinaga had position. De Silva committing the foul there. Draw a whistle. So a free kick right in the sixth kick area for RCNJ. Ocean City with that 1-0 lead. They'd love to double that lead before halftime here. Again, 3-0 was the difference between these teams all the way back on May 12th in the season opener. Barreto almost had it, taken away, though, by Watson. Now here comes Tyler Watson. Holds it up. Stafford now. Caden Stafford. Goes out left. Here's Cordy. Back to Watson. Tyler Watson now to Morgan. And now Cordy. Cordy with a right-footed cross headed away by Colon. Right down to Stafford. Thought about a shot. Now lays it off for Segev. Segev volleys one. Another sprawling save made by Blacker. Not sure if that one was on frame. Blacker didn't want to take any chances, though. Well struck by Segev. Blacker pushes it out of bounds for another corner kick. Cordy sends this one across. Scop gets to it near the back post. De Silva trying to bring it down. Segev, what a move in the box. And he runs out of room after that nifty move. And so a goal kick here. Blacker, a couple of diving saves in this first half to try and keep his team in the game. RCNJ would love to keep this a one-goal game heading into halftime, though. Still work to do. 7 minutes plus stoppage time here to go in this first half here in Ocean City tonight. Here's Segev right on the OC logo at midfield. Watson. Segev surveying to Watson. One more to Betcher. Through ball to De Silva. Won't be able to get there, though. Shepherded out of bounds by Christopher Corridon. Long ball. Scop heads it down to Segev. Again, plenty of room in the midfield. Norwegians have basically had whatever they wanted in that midfield area so far here tonight, that middle third. This one goes over the top. Cordy giving chase. He's off sides, though. Linesman on the near side of the field has flag up. And so here's RCNJ now. Hazel checks back to it. Borden plays it out wide to Aguinaga. Looking for Christian Corridon. And taken away by Stafford. Trying to get back to Betcher. Betcher was in an offside position. Now this ball is played forward to no one in particular. Okoto sees it go back to Elliott. Now he'll get it. Those two have a pass. Now Ocean City will try the left side. Here's Anthony Herbert back on the ball. To De Silva. Segev keeps it along the ground to Cordy. Stafford wide open in the middle. Here's Betcher now. Draws a pair of RCNJ players. Eludes them both, moving right to left. Lays it off for Segev. Back to Cordy. Cordy then goes corner. And good idea there. Morgan wasn't really ready for it. Couldn't get there in time. So those two have a conversation about it. So a throw in here for Real Central New Jersey. 41st minute here at the Beach House. 1-0 is your score. Nor'easters on top. Goal coming in the 25th minute from Austin De Silva. The assist to Caden Stafford. Here's Ocean City on the run through, and another save made by Blacker. That was Morgan, I believe, getting loose along that left side. And Blacker makes the save. Herbert with the big header forward. De Silva keeps it in. Right into the middle for Stafford. Caden Stafford with a lot of room there. Ball on his foot. Couple of moves to his left foot. Tries to go into the corner for Cordy. Offsides flag once again up. The linesman under our camera on the near side of the field. He's been busy here tonight. 5 or 6 offsides calls so far going against Ocean City. Just about 3 minutes to go here in this opening half plus stoppage time. Aguinaga able to knock that one down, trap it. Back to Walter Barreto. Nearly taken away by De Silva. RCNJ linking some passes there before Segev knocked it away. get it into Borden. Watson pressuring. RCNJ still on the ball. Watson now takes it away. Betcher holding it up, waiting for his teammates. Stafford on it now. And a slide tackle there made by Aguinaga. Ocean City keeps it, though. Here's Caden Stafford right back into the middle looking for Betcher. Couldn't quite get to it. De Silva pressuring the ball. Now Watson pressuring it. This high press continues from Ocean City. RCNJ did well to move that one over to the left side. Segev has the angle here, though, as he takes over possession. Now here's Casper Skop right back to Segev as Watson gave way. Kodo now. See if the Nor'easters have one or two more attacks left in them here in this first half. Again, a 1-0 lead. They'd love to double that before the break. Herbert now moves it up near midfield, crosses midfield. Still on the ball. Curls one over to the left side. Good idea. A little bit too much pace on that one, though. RCNJ almost inviting the back line of Ocean City to move up the field. Wouldn't say RCNJ has been packing it in defensively, but certainly focused more on the defensive third here tonight than any sustained attack. That one flicked forward by Christian Corridon, but it went out of bounds. We're in the 45th minute. So little time here for these teams to work with as Ocean City has it. They go all the way back to Herbert again. Square it across to Skop. Skop now able to probe through the midfield. Here's Watson. Watson turns, still on the ball, to Akoto. And now Herbert. Herbert with some space if he wants it. He pulls it back for now. Here's Skop. Again, that Ocean City back line way up the field right now as Nor'easters methodically move the ball up the field. Here's Stafford now. Akoto. Tried to go to Segev, taken away though by RCNJ. Barreto forcing the turnover. He's still on the ball. Pressured there by Watson. Out of bounds off of Watson. As we are now in first half stoppage time. Being told 1 minute. Not a lot of stops here tonight. So 1 minute here. And Segev is fouled right in the midfield. So Ocean City will have to hurry if they want to do something here. Segev right back up, plays it across to Skop. Ocean City has some numbers on that left side of the field. Here's Skop taking the space. Into the corner for Morgan. Morgan, cross comes in, punched away by Blacker. Shot comes right back in, save made by Blacker. See if RCNJ has a counterattack left in them here. That pass is a little bit too far for Matt Horner. And we might have the final few ticks of the clock here. For now, we won't. That will be the first half whistle. So at the half, the Ocean City Nor'easters leading Real Central New Jersey by a score of 1-0. The goal coming off of the foot of Austin De Silva in the 25th minute, off of an assist from Caden Stafford. We'll take a little audio break here at halftime as we do, but stay with us. Should be a great second half coming up right here at the Beach House in Ocean City. Second half about to begin here at Carey Stadium in Ocean City, where the Nor'easters lead Real Central New Jersey 1-0 at the break. Mike Frankel, Ryan Schumacher, James Mooney, your BFA Sports team here bringing you this one tonight. Some weather moving in from the west, still dry over the stadium here at Carey Stadium, but definitely the winds beginning to whip. Dark clouds to the left, so we'll obviously have to keep an eye on that. There's been thunderstorms throughout the day here in South Jersey and in Ocean City. This one was beautiful for the first half, but obviously an issue starting to form to the west. We'll keep an eye on it. We had mentioned it off at the top that Real Central coming off a 1-0 defeat in a game that was shortened by lightning. So hoping, RCNJ hoping not to see deja vu here tonight. Of course, Ocean City would love another early goal or two in the second half to try and put this one away as we are underway here in the second half. Again, if you're just joining us, the goal coming from Austin De Silva in the 25th minute. Off of the feed from Caden Stafford, and that's where we stand right now. Max Blacker making a number of diving saves for RCNJ to keep it a 1-0 game. Ocean City moving right to left on your screen in the second half, wearing the home blue kits, dark blue tops, light blue shorts, white socks. And RCNJ moving left to right, attacking toward the boardwalk and beach end of Carey Stadium in the red kits with black shorts and black socks. Tonight's game brought to you by Josie Kelly's Public House in Summers Point. Stop into Josie Kelly's for a meal or a drink before or after the game. Here's Scop on the ball for Ocean City. Taken away by Justin Brunau. Right back to Ocean City. Here's Watson with some speed. Lays it off left side to Morgan. Morgan in the corner. Back to Watson. He's got space in the box. Watson rips a shot, and that goes in. Blacker got a piece of it. Not enough, though. A cannon off of the foot of Tyler Watson. Tyler Watson makes it 2-0 Ocean City. The goal coming in the 47th minute, less than 2 minutes into the second half here. Blacker got a piece, but not enough. Watson given way too much space in the box. And the Cumberland University standout buries it. So just like that, Ocean City doubles its lead. It's now 2-0.
Goal scored by number 23, Tyler Watson.
Here's Ocean City now working it around the back. Owen Elliott over to the left side. Elliott again getting the start in net. No substitutions at halftime, at least none that we can see so far from head coach Alan McCann and the Nor'easters. Looks like the same story for RCNJ. Here's Segev now in the midfield. Over to Cordy. Morgan streaking down the left side. The through ball goes to him. He gets to it in the corner. Here's Morgan along the touchline. Chips it across, headed away for the moment by RCNJ. Right down to Cordy, though. Here's Theo Cordy. Trying to create some space in the box. Plays it all the way back up top to Stafford. Stafford now squares. Segev on the ball. To Watson. Had the goal a moment ago. Here's Cordy. Theo Cordy. Frees up some space. Rips a shot. Deflected. And a corner kick to come for Ocean City. Cordy taking most, if not all, of the corner kicks in the first half. He's over in the near corner once again for this one as the wind really starts to whip from the west here. And those dark skies start to move over the stadium. This ball comes in low. Skied into the air, still in the box though. Still bouncing around in there and then volleyed away by Jack Borden. Akoto will give chase. Again, Watson's goal coming less than 2 minutes into the second half here. Got a big boot on it in the box. Blacker got a piece of it, but not enough. Here's Cordy to De Silva. Now to Morgan. And Cordy. Cordy. Beautiful through ball, but offsides is the call. The linesman on the far side of the field has the flag up. Simon Betcher trying to time his run. Looked like he was there early, and he was. Betcher's been active tonight. No goals, but 8 so far this season. That's tops for Ocean City, and one of the top goal-scoring marks in the country for USL League 2. Blacker boots it up the other way. Herbert heads it down to De Silva. Gets it back to Scop. They go all the way back to Elliott. Penn State product. Just boots this one away for now. Betcher lays it off. Stafford tries to chip it back over the top to Betcher. Can he get there? He did. Couldn't corral it, though. Poked away, though, by RCNJ. Tonight's game also brought to you in part by Shriver's Saltwater Taffy and Fudge right here on the Ocean City Boardwalk.
Video recaps of all Northeaster home matches.
Throw in comes in. Watson takes it off his chest, trying to spin, lays it off. Looks like a Kodo there on the far side. De Silva checks to it, but it's knocked away for the moment by RCNJ. Herbert knocked down from behind. RCNJ doesn't like the call. It's like Horner was the one committing that foul. We go quickly now. Morgan to Cordy. Able to get it under control. Back to Morgan. Can't get there, though. That ball is played too far. And here's a goal kick for RCNJ. Morgan hangs in the air, gets a head on it. Stafford brings it down. The 17-year-old spins. Holds up play now along the touchline. Bouncer into Segev. Segev thought about a shot. Betcher trying to spin in the box. Segev pokes it through to Cordy. Theo Cordy now plays it across and in. De Silva with his second goal of the night off of the feed from Cordy. And it's 3-0 Ocean City. The Nor'easters having their way around the 18-yard box so far here in this second half. Cordy creating a ton of space, plays a nice ball across, and De Silva gets on the end of it for his second goal of the night. So a brace for the University of Albany product. Goals in the 25th and now the 52nd minute here tonight. 3-0 is your score. Ocean City now very much in the driver's seat. This matches the difference between these teams when the final whistle blew back on May 12th. Still plenty of time in this one, though. Stafford lays it off to Segev. Betcher knocked down from behind. Christian Corridon gets to it. Up top to Horner. Horner. Herbert hounding him. Here's Corridon again. Tries to poke it back to Hazel. Knocked down in the process, and the whistle comes in. Foul will go against Ocean City. No yellow cards here tonight for either team as the referee goes over to check on Corridon. Again, just some crazy-looking skies to our west, but no lightning flashes to this point. RCNJ plays it short. Now they go back. Alan McCann employing his team to high press here. Cordy. Here's Barreto. Out to Brunau. Brunau moving right to left. Gets it over to Hazel. Hazel, one more pass to the left side. Into the box. Headed away for the moment by Herbert. Stafford battling for it. Stafford hits the deck. Both of those players pop up there. Referee with a word for Caden Stafford there. When the dust settles, it's a free kick for Ocean City. Morgan takes it off of his thigh along the near touchline. Cordy into the middle, trying to poke it through to Betcher. Off of the mark, though. Here's Christopher Corridon. Over to Hazel, back to Corridon. Now here's Brunau. Taken away there by Morgan. Neville Morgan now. Tried to lay it off to Betcher. Betcher making a run, though. Those two couldn't get on the same page. Skop bangs one out of bounds. Tonight's game also brought to you in part by Orozco Orthopedics, who remind you to live limitless. Ocean City trying to work out of the back once more. Segev finds some space here in the defensive midfield. Stafford, plenty of room now in the offensive midfield. Here's Caden Stafford to Cordy. Right outside the 18, back into the middle for Stafford. Watson now goes right side. Akoto on it. Akoto in the box. Right-footed shot is blocked. That ball bounces all the way out of bounds along the far touchline. See if De Silva trots over for a long throw in. Looks like Akoto will give way to De Silva. Again, the bench pretty quiet right now for the Nor'easters. Alan McCann likes where he's at with his starting 11 still in this second half as the throw-in comes in. Betcher gets to it. No room, though. Lays it back for De Silva. Never got there. Cut out by Aguinaga. We're in the 56th minute. 3-0 is your score. It was 1-0 at halftime. Early second half goals coming from Tyler Watson and then Austin De Silva with his second goal of the night. So that's 3 goals in the last 2 games for De Silva. Again, we mentioned his third goal, the third goal of the night for the Nor'easters. De Silva's only goal in the 3-0 victory over Lehigh Valley was up for USL League 2 goal of the week. Didn't win, but it was an absolute beauty of a goal. A couple more here tonight. Cordy lost it, cleared for the moment by RCNJ. Again, Ocean City will be right back in action on the road on Tuesday at Reading, and then a huge showdown coming a week from tonight right here at Carey Stadium against Westchester United, a 7:30 start time. Here's Scott moving out of the back, chips one over the top. Morgan giving chase along that left side, and he gets there. Morgan, his first touch, though, too strong. Goes all the way into Max Blacker. Blacker keeping his team in the game in that first half with a number of diving stops, but floodgates have opened here in the second half thanks to a relentless Ocean City attack. Cordy, again, plenty of space in the midfield. Segev now. One more to Watson. Tyler Watson looking for another goal. He rips a shot not too far off there as Watson was thinking brace. That one just a couple of feet wide as we take another look. Watson with the left-footed shot that just curls wide of the post. Sent up the field here by RCNJ. Here's Morgan now. Quick one-touch passing leads to Segev over to Betcher. Simon Betcher trying to work some magic along the left side. Betcher squares it across. Stafford had it. He tries to create some space. His shot is high. It was deflected, though. So here comes a corner kick for OC. Stafford assisting on the first goal of the night. Looking for a goal himself there. Last touch by RCNJ. So Cordy heads to that far corner. Again, clouds starting to move over the stadium now, but we're still dry and no lightning. Bouncer here as Scott looks to get on the end of it. Morgan able to take it off of his thigh a couple times. Sends it across, no one home. And RCNJ is able to clear. Still on the move down the left side. Now Akoto will head over and see that ball out of bounds. And we have a whistle here, and I think corner kick will be the call. So the referee says that's last touch by Ocean City. Sergio Aguinaga to take it. RCNJ trying to get on the board here, trying to get something going. Down 3-0 here in the 60th minute. This ball is quickly knocked right back out of bounds by RCNJ, so a goal kick to come here for Ocean City. Players starting to warm up here for the Nor'easters as Alan McCann thinking about some substitutions. Just about an hour gone by here in Ocean City. Nor'easters lead 3-0. Trying to move to 7-1-3 on the season and keep pace with Westchester United near the top of the Mid-Atlantic Division standings. Again, top two teams will qualify for the playoffs. This ball goes over the top. Betcher trying to get there. Now here's Stafford, takes it off his chest. Stafford plays it back to Cordy. Cordy, one more pass. De Silva rips another long shot. That one well over the bar. As Austin De Silva dreaming of a hat trick there. For now, that dream will have to wait. Ambitious effort. And here's a goal kick for RCNJ. Into the middle, no one home there for RCNJ as Herbert easily takes it down and lays it off to Segev. Now here's De Silva. Watson checks for it. He's in the middle. Tyler Watson to Cordy. Cordy turns. Nova product looking to distribute here. Trying to find De Silva right near the top of the 18. Pass a little bit off the mark. Akoto trying to get it back though for Ocean City. Last touch by him. It'll be a throw in for RCNJ. Again, tonight's game brought to you by Josie Kelly's Public House in Summers Point. Appreciate the good folks over there watching the action live with us here tonight. So 3 substitutes getting set to check in here for Ocean City. It'll be Kyle Galloway, Gilbert Wasseau also getting set to check in along with Montel McKenzie. Looks like those 3 will all check in together at the next whistle. For now, we play on. Justin Brunau on it for RCNJ. Horner plays it back. Barreto played it out wide. Brunau back on the ball. Taken away, though, by Watson. Distributes to Stafford. Caden Stafford now drifting toward that right side. Now he cuts it back. Lays it off to Segev. Ocean City will move back a bit now as they get organized. Tal Segev on it. Segev thought about a through ball. Now he holds it up. Gets it to Cordy. Out to Morgan. Ocean City in no hurry here. Stafford now in the middle. Here's Akoto. Patience here from Ocean City as it comes all the way back to Scop. Here's De Silva on it. Through ball for Morgan and never got there. Played nicely by Brunau, who played it back to Blacker. Booms one up the field, but Ocean City has it right back as Scott played it back off of his head to Herbert. Here's Scott. We're in the 64th minute. 3-0 is your score. Ocean City in control here tonight. De Silva, man on his back, and that pass not strong enough, taken away by RCNJ. Here's Brunau with some speed. No numbers, though, and he lost it. De Silva chips one over the top. Curling ball toward the corner. Betcher giving chase. Shielded nicely by Jose Colon. And a throw in here, which is an opportunity to make those substitutions for head coach Alan McCann. So McKenzie, Galloway, and Wasseau will be in. We'll see who's out here as some players starts to head to the sideline. Looks like Cordy. Looks like Watson.
Number 24, Kyle Galloway. Number 21, Montel McKenzie. Number 26, Gilbert.
So the night is done for Cordy. The night is done for Watson. And it looks like the night is done for Betcher. Excuse me, it's Cordy, it's Stafford, and Betcher. So Watson stays in. Stafford, Cordy, Betcher to the bench. McKenzie, Galloway, Wasseau in. Scott giving chase to this one. Bit of an errant pass, but able to get there in time. RCNJ trying to pin him in. Here's Watson back on the ball. Still very much in the game. Chips one over the top. Headed away by RCNJ. McKenzie brings it down. McKenzie in the box trying to cash in early off of the bench. Morgan crosses. Headed away by RCNJ. So again, it's McKenzie, Galloway, and Wasso in for Stafford, Cordy, and Betcher. Throw in for Ocean City. More substitutes getting set to check in here. That'll be Nick Blacklock on the next whistle for Ocean City. Donis Dwight has a near opportunity here for Ocean City. Blacker coming out to block that one. Ball still in play in the corner. Watson to a teammate. Wasso on it. McKenzie trying to get there. A couple players jam for the ball in the middle. And now we will have those substitutions. This will be the first change of the night for RCNJ, as we mentioned. Donis Dwight wearing number 28. And Nick Blacklock, the fourth substitution of the night for Ocean City. And Segev's night is done. So Tal Segev with a good 66-plus minutes here in this one, as the NC State product gets a word of encouragement from head coach Alan McCann. It'll be Blacklock on for the rest of this one. Giving way for RCNJ is Walter Barreto. Here's Wasso on it, lost it. Christian Corridon had it for a moment, lost it out of bounds. Again, knock on wood, we're still dry. No lightning around Carey Stadium right now. Some storms off to the west for now. McKenzie plays it into the corner. Morgan got a touch. And what do we have here? We have an offside call. Linesman on the far side of the field with his flag up. Ocean City's been offside a number of times here tonight. You'd expect that, though, with the so much pressure in the offensive third here for Ocean City. It's been one-way traffic here tonight. So you'll take all those offsides calls when you also have 3 goals to show for it. A couple more players checking in for RCNJ. It'll be Chase Sempervive and Leo Hecht into the game. Justin Brunau, one of the players heading to the bench, along with Christian Corridon. So multiple changes in this last 5 or 6 minutes here for both sides. 3 changes so far for RCNJ. Now 4 changes for the Nor'easters. Likely see a few more before this night is done. Morgan trying to give chase to that one on the through ball from Scott. He gets there in the corner. Morgan toward the back post. Dangerous ball. No one home, though. Wasso giving chase. He won't get there. So a throw in here for RCNJ. Again, the expansion side, 2-6-3 so far this season. First season under head coach Patrick Snyder. First ever trip to the beach house here in Ocean City. Looks like OC will sweep the season series. 6-0 the aggregate so far. 3-0 in the season opener. 3-0 so far here tonight. We're in the 70th minute. Just about 20 minutes and change here to go. Again, Ocean City back in action on the road at arch rival Reading. That'll be Tuesday night. And then a huge, huge game right back here in Ocean City against Westchester United. 7:30 kickoff, so note that, half hour later a week from tonight, and we'll have the action for you right here. Player shaken up on the far side for Ocean City. And a yellow card is shown. So that one goes against RCNJ. I believe it's on Jack Borden.
Yellow card number 7, Jack Borden.
24, the player shaken up for Ocean City. That's Kyle Galloway as we sort some things out here. Galloway's up. Borden booked. First yellow card of the game, I believe, for either side. Ocean City again in no particular hurry here. Scop with it to Morgan. Galloway trying to get there and just booted away for now by Max Blacker. Way up in the air was Watson to get ahead on that one. California kid showing off the hops there. Watson back on the ball with his feet now. Here's Scott. Plays it out wide. Morgan has been pressing forward, way forward along that left side here tonight. De Silva got a brace so far. Scott distributes. This is Herbert now. He's been efficient out of the back here tonight. Blacklock plays it forward, taken away though by RCNJ. Headed out of bounds by Real Central. Good chance to remind you the Ocean City Nor'easters team store is open. Fans of the Nor'easters can show their support when they're on the beach, walking the boardwalk, or wherever they call home. Get your Nor'easters gear like vests, workout shirts, pants, socks, bags, and a whole lot more. Find the online store at our website, oceancityfc.com. RCNJ trying to move it up the field here, trying to get some kind of attack going, trailing 3-0, taken away by Ocean City, though. That's Wasso along the far touchline. Right back to RCNJ. Played back to Blacker. Morgan, bit of a strong first touch, still giving chase, though. Now De Silva giving chase. And a whistle as a player hit the deck along the far touchline there for RCNJ. Again, we're in the 73rd minute. 3-0 is your score.
Shriver, Saltwater Taffy, and Fudge. The original Ocean City, New Jersey Saltwater Taffy, located at 9th Street and Beth Boardwalk.
You can follow the Storm all the time on social media, of course. Follow the Ocean City Nor'easters on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube under the name OC Nor'easters. And be sure to use the hashtag #FollowTheStorm. Tag us on your photos and videos whenever you come out to the beach house or wherever you are in the world supporting the Nor'easters. Ball right back to OC. Here's Morgan right in front of the Ocean City bench. McCann urging his team forward. McKenzie gives it up. And running out of room there was Ocean City. Galloway lost it out of bounds.
Tonight's man of the match is up to you. Go to Twitter.
Galloway back on it now.
OC Nor'easters, or use the hashtag
Plays it back to McKenzie.
RC to vote for your
Check
man
that,
of the match.
Herbert. Watson taking space. Here's Morgan. Back to Watson. Through ball to Blacklock. A little too much pace on that one. Good idea, but Blacklock unable to get on the end of it. So here's a goal kick for RCNJ. Getting late here in Ocean City. Staying dry for now, though. Ball looked to be touched out of bounds by Sempervive.
Exceptional property.
Here's Herbert. Over to Scott. And Morgan. Here's McKenzie. Back to Morgan. Let it go through his legs, but ran out of room. Christopher Corridon to throw it in here for RCNJ. Checking to the ball is Horner. Trying to turn and spin. Good defensive work there by Watson. Again, goals coming tonight. The first in the 25th minute from Austin De Silva off of the feed from Caden Stafford. And then it was Watson just 2 minutes into the second half before De Silva added another goal off of a cross from Theo Cordy. And that's where we stand, 3-0 your score. For Cordy, I believe that's his 5th assist of the season. That's a team high. De Silva with his 3rd goal in the last 2 games. Looking for Blacklock there, and his weight was shifted the other way, so he's unable to trap that one. Goes out of bounds for a goal kick. A couple more substitutions here. We have a keeper change coming for RCNJ. This will be Lou Lydka. And Will Portman into the lineup for Ocean City as Morgan gives way. So a great effort from Neville Morgan here tonight. Alan McCann using almost all of his substitutions so far. Still has Jamali Waite on the bench, backup keeper tonight. Alex Anderson also available. But 5 substitutes on here in this second half. Watson plays it off his chest. He'll go all the way back to Elliott. Elliott has not had a whole lot to do here tonight, other than really just distribute out of the back. Here's Scott. De Silva on it now. McKenzie. 77th minute here at the Beach House in Ocean City. Again, tonight's game brought to you by Shriver's, Saltwater Taffy and Fudge, right here on the Ocean City Boardwalk. 4th of July weekend should be busy up there. Ocean City Nor'easters starting the holiday weekend with 3 points here tonight. Cross comes in, and it goes behind Wasso on the back post. And the flag was up anyway along the far side, so offsides is the call. Ocean City trying to make it back-to-back shutout wins. 3-0 was the score last Sunday night against Lehigh Valley United. 3-0 is your score through about 78 minutes so far here tonight. The hope is just to get the 90 minutes in here, I should say, tonight before some storms make their way here. Radar looking a little less than great, let's say, at this point. But again, we're dry for now. No lightning in the immediate area, so we play on. All the way back to Elliott. Here's Watson. Tyler Watson on the ball. Plenty of space in the midfield. Dribbles over that OC logo at midfield on the football field here at Ocean City High School. Here's McKenzie. Blacklock. Back to McKenzie. Poked away by RCNJ. And Watson came over to help out. He was tripped up. Referee is going to say it was last touched by McKenzie. McCann doubled over in disbelief. Not thrilled with the call, but not worth arguing at this point with a 3-0 advantage. Kodo got ahead on that one, but it goes onto the track. And this ball is mishit by RCNJ. Horner sent it out of bounds, so a throw in for Ocean City. Again, the Nor'easters should improve to 7-1-3 with a victory here tonight. Be 2 wins in a row. Had that long 15-game unbeaten streak broken about a week and a half ago by Philadelphia Lone Star FC. 2-1 defeat. Right back in the win column against Lehigh Valley United here at home. And it looks like right back in the win column again against RCNJ. Blacklock trying to save it, unable to do so. And it'll be a goal kick for Lou Leidka. Plays it short.
Follow USL League 2 on Twitter to become a League 2 League
80 minutes going by here in Ocean City, 10 to go plus stoppage time.
alumni through their pro careers.
Taken away by Ocean City. Here's Wasso. We do have a whistle, though. Couldn't hear it up here, but play is stopped. This foul will go against Ocean City. Again, tonight's game brought to you in part by Orozco Orthopedics, who remind you to live limitless. Here's Chris Corridon, plays it up the sideline. Leo Hecht giving chase. All the way out is Elliott. Owen Elliott with a nice cheering section in the crowd here tonight. His fans pretty excited about him coming out and making that routine grab at the edge of the box. Not Elliott's fault. He hasn't had much to do here tonight. It's been one-way traffic, as we mentioned. Great defensive work from the Nor'easters. Really no sustained attack to speak of for RCNJ. And this game has largely been played in the offensive third of the field for the way Ocean City's been attacking, whether it was toward the boardwalk end in the first half or toward the high school end here in the second half. Here's Blacklock. Sends it across to Scott. Akoto checks back to it. Nice through ball played to McKenzie. McKenzie plays it across and poked in. Austin De Silva has his hat trick off of a beautiful feed. And it's 4-0 Ocean City. McKenzie with the assist. De Silva his third goal of the night. What a night it's been for the University of Albany product. So Austin De Silva's goals coming in the 25th minute, 52nd minute, now the 83rd minute.
Nor'easter goal scorer number 30, Austin De Silva.
Make that 4 goals in the last 2 games for the Connecticut native. And again, just a beautiful assist from Montel McKenzie. So 4-0 is your score. Dominating effort here tonight from Ocean City. 1-0 at the break. 4-0 now with just about 8 minutes to go. Tonight's attendance, by the way, over 400. 427 is the number. Great crowd on a beautiful, cool night here in Ocean City. De Silva knocks that one out of bounds. Got the hat trick, still working hard in this one.
Don't forget, folks, tonight's man of the match is up to you. Go to twitter.com/OCNor'easters. Use the hashtag OC.
Throw in here from RCNJ. Headed into the middle by Horner. Flicked up. Nice work there from Nick Blacklock. Gets it over to Akoto. Akoto back to McKenzie. McKenzie assisted on the third Austin De Silva goal just a couple of moments ago. Watson out to the right side. Akoto heads it on net. Offsides is the call. That one will go against De Silva, it looks like, who was ahead of the play.
YouTube channel today.
Again, this game fairly competitive in that first half. Certainly Ocean City dominating with the possession, but just a 1-goal difference on the scoreboard. But you get the sense that early Tyler Watson goal, just 2 minutes into the second half, really took the hopes right out of RCNJ, if they had hopes of a comeback here tonight. And it's been a dominant second half here from Ocean City. Player takes a tumble on the far touchline. Whistle goes against Ocean City. About 5 minutes to go. You wouldn't expect too much stoppage time in a 4-goal game. This one sent up the far side. Scop heads it. Galloway gathers. Manahawkin native plays it back to Scop. Here's McKenzie now. Montel McKenzie. Again, had that beautiful assist a couple of moments ago. Looking for Blacklock. Galloway battling for it. McKenzie still fighting for it. Here comes RCNJ, though. And that pass is just too hard out of the back there. Donis Dwight looking for Leo Hecht, and those two can't get on the same page. Ocean City certainly content to kill some clock at this point. Here's Herbert. Diagonal ball to the left side. Akoto on it. Lays it off for Galloway. To McKenzie, back to Galloway. Tries to cut it back. Here's Blacklock. Thought about a shot. Now he sends one in. And save made there by Lou Leidka. RCNJ trying to go quickly the other way as they get it up to Borden. And he can't get there in the corner. In fact, he commits the foul. Owen Elliott trying to put the finishing touches on a clean sheet. I would say maybe the easiest clean sheet a Nor'easters keeper has had this season, but I don't believe Waite had to make a save a week ago. Last Sunday, I should say, in the previous Ocean City home game. So really back-to-back dominating performances from Ocean City. 3-0 against Lehigh Valley, now 4-0 and counting here against RCNJ. 3 minutes to go here at the Beach House. Again, Ocean City will be right back in action on the road at Reading on Tuesday, then right back here a week from tonight. 7:30 start against Westchester United. We'll see Ocean City 8 points behind Westchester United tonight. We'll see what happens midweek. First place could be on the line that night. At the very least, it's a chance for Ocean City to draw even closer with 1 or 2 games to go after that. I believe after that, Ocean City has one more road game in the regular season before the playoffs start. Here's McKenzie to Blacklock. Lost his balance for a moment. Gets up, gets it to Akoto. McKenzie looking for Blacklock and goes out of bounds.
Tonight's man of the match brought to you by Jersey Kelly Public House. According to your vote is Austin Da Silva.
Da Silva just named man of the match here in Ocean City. No surprise there. 3 goals here tonight. And in front of this announced crowd of 427, as we mentioned. I believe that's the largest crowd of the season so far here for the Nor'easters. A lot of fans flocking to see this team play this year. Here's Akoto now in the waning moments of this one. Just about 2 minutes left. Minute and change plus stoppage time, if there is any. You'd expect at least a little bit. Again, not a ton though, usually with a 4-goal differential. Here's Herbert, goes right side, then gets it back. Nor'easters defenders have been lights out here tonight for the second home game in a row. Shot comes in and a save made. That shot coming off of the foot of Galloway. Leidka had to sprawl out to his left to stop it. That one was ticketed for the corner of the net, but Leidka makes the save. Here's Akoto now, just shielding in the midfield. Gives it up, gets it back. Akoto moving up that left side now. Still moving. Plays it across. Galloway squares it to Blacklock. Thought about a shot. Now he shoots, and that one goes through the uprights for 3. Maybe wide right. Chested down by Ocean City. And we have officially reached 90 minutes in this one. We're in stoppage time. 2 minutes is the word on the street here. So 2 minutes separating Ocean City and 3 points. Those 3 points very much in hand, though. 4-0 is your score. Here's Will Portman, and he was offside there in that far corner. So it'll be a disappointing road trip back up to Central New Jersey for RCNJ, the expansion club, taking their lumps in their inaugural season. They'll drop to 2-7-3, Ocean City, making it back-to-back shutout, blowout, home victories. They'll move to 7-1-3. Galloway. And we have a whistle here, so it'll be a late set-piece opportunity for Ocean City. They really haven't had any of these tonight. They've had everything else. Ton of corner kicks, ton of goals, obviously. Haven't had these dangerous set-piece opportunities. Haven't needed them. But maybe a chance to add a late goal here. Looks like Galloway's over the ball. Manahawkin native. Rutgers product. Referee backing the RCNJ wall up. It's looks like a 5-man wall at this point. Maybe a 6th coming in. De Silva over the ball now too. You'd expect Galloway to hit this one with his right foot though. But both of those players near it for now. Here we go. Galloway does strike it and scores. So a set-piece goal from the New Jersey kid. Kyle Galloway makes it 5-0, and that should be where we finish here tonight in Ocean City. Galloway was the one who was fouled. He wanted that free kick. He knew exactly what he wanted to do with it, and he executed. Curved that one right over the wall, right into the bottom left corner. 5-0 is your score. Dominant effort here in the second half from Ocean City. Dominant first half as well. Didn't have the goals to show for it. They certainly do now as the final whistle blows. So Ocean City with a big 3-point effort here tonight. They win it by a final of 5-0. Austin De Silva with a hat trick. Tyler Watson with a goal. Kyle Galloway with a goal. Number of assists tonight, including assists from Caden Stafford, Theo Cordy, and Montel McKenzie, as the Nor'easters improve to 7-1-3. Again, we'll be right back here a week from tonight. A big showdown at home for the Ocean City Nor'easters against Westchester United. 7:30 kickoff here. But for now, for Ryan Schumacher, for James Mooney, I am Mike Frankel saying good night from Ocean City, where the Nor'easters win it 5-0.